Hello and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be analysing the evolution of Virat Kohli's batting technique to see how he became one of the best in the world. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more great cricket content. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so any help towards that is much appreciated. Alright, let's get into the video. Many of Kohli's technical changes came off the back of a torrid tour of England in 2014. One of the things he changed was his batting stance. He has himself said that he was expecting the in-swingers too much, which caused his hip to open up and led to problems against the outswingers. Also, after his trigger movement, his back foot was facing more towards cover point rather than point, which led to his hips rotating through and his stance opening up. This meant that he was more prone to nicking the outswingers. Kohli countered these problems by making sure his back foot pointed to point after his trigger, and also by widening his stance to allow for better balance. This widened stance also helped another part of Kohli's game, which he changed. Kohli's troubles against the moving ball were compounded by the fact that he did not have a large stride into the ball. However, he corrected this and began having a more prominent press to get to the ball before it swung. He also started to bat outside his crease in swinging conditions to combat this threat. Another aspect of Kohli's game that he changed was his pull shot. In his early years, Kohli was more closed off when playing the pull shot, which led to him being late on the ball. He later changed this so that he was more open when pulling, and rotated more with the ball, which allowed him time to middle the ball better. Kohli was also a very bottom hand dominant player when he started out. He still is a very risky player, but his top hand game has improved massively. One of the things he has changed is opening his batting grip more when hitting through point, which allows him greater control as the top hand is more dominant. This control allows him to place the ball more precisely and gives him more of a margin for error than previously. Another more mental part of Kohli's game that has changed is his maturity. Whilst Kohli is still a passionate and aggressive player, his game has matured since he started. In the early days of his career, he was an overly aggressive and inconsistent batsman, occasionally turning up with some absolute masterclasses such as the one against Sri Lanka in Hobart. Kohli has since harnessed his aggression and become a player who is more controlled with his shot selection. Whilst his strike rate may have decreased a bit, this has allowed him to put in great performances on a more consistent basis. And all these little tweaks and changes have eventually led to the player that we see today. Virat Kohli's journey shows how rough potential can transform into world-class batting just through hard work, time and dedication. That's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.